Hello, and welcome to another update video on gold. I'm currently tracking here on the gold chart a potential not upside reversal, a potential downside reversal after this strong uptrend. So we are at a key pivot. You know that. I talked about it in the last video that we might get a little more upside, but this resistance area up here between 3,706 to $3,752 could be strong and needs to be observed very, very closely. Surely the move to the upside has been quite extended, also more extended than initially assumed, but again, that's why I'm telling you that we don't want to assume a top here until we break below one of these levels. But now, even though we haven't broken below our signal level here at 3,650, which I talked about, I think, yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm still considering we might be in the process of topping there because I can identify a micro 5-wave move to the downside. Actually, someone asked me earlier today on Discord, looked into it, and yeah, it could be a 5-wave move down. So yeah, thanks for the heads up. But I look at gold daily. But then again, yeah, it can help if you guys check the charts out as well. That's why we're a community. So looking at the overall pattern, we can still deal with we can still identify two scenarios which are both still valid, right? I can still see the move up as B wave in an ABC structure, and we could be in the C wave down now. So I haven't shown the entire C wave here, but overall the C wave itself should be a 5-wave move. So it might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this could take us back into the lower support zone there towards the blue zone, possibly around $3,340, which is the 100% extension. Do we have to get there? No, absolutely not. We don't have to get there. We don't have to get to that 100. You might hear the dog in the background. We don't have to get to that 100% extension level. But what I'm tracking is still the beginning of a possible pullback, because it could be either in the white scenario, this C wave down, which should be a 5-wave move, or it's just a wave 2 pullback and the wave 4 already finished here in August, yeah, as a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and we're now in a 5th wave up already. Yeah, these are the two scenarios. They're very similar. They should lead to the same result. The question is just, did the wave 4 already finish, or are we already, or are we still in the wave 4? But either way, in the short term, they align, these two potentials, because even in the orange scenario, a pullback is due after such a rally. And the first main support area I'm tracking here is between 3,432 and 3,584. That's just a large box for now. And then we use these smaller time frames for precision. So what I can identify is a micro 5-wave move down from the Wednesday high. Yep, it's small. Yeah, it's not very clear, and the current bounce needs to confirm that, because if we just make a new high, then, it will just shift the top, and we need another micro 5-wave move down. I told you yesterday that we need minimally at a break below 3,650 for a first indication of a top, but a 5-wave move down, especially when it happens from a resistance area, it's always something to watch. And this could be wave 1 down of a larger 5-wave move, yeah. So what I have shown here is how a first 5-wave pattern could look like. That could then again be wave 1 of the C wave down, or it's just the A wave of the orange scenario in which we're tracking an ABC pullback in wave 2. So for example, ABC in A, then we get a B wave bounce, and then a C wave down from there. So again, we're very, very early in a possible trend shift, but that also makes this pattern extremely fragile. Yeah, it's just what it is. I've added a resistance area to the chart. It's between $3,706 and $3,735. So watching this area there. Not much really to see on the smallest time frames here, right? This is too small basically, but it just means the bounce could continue a little higher, but we've already reached the 50% retracement. Could go higher, doesn't need to. It's already done what it needs to do in a wave 2 bounce or B wave bounce. Any further downside from here could then obviously lead to a break below 3,650 and yeah, help us obviously, let's say, validate this wave structure further. That's the update on gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our stocks membership. Here you can also get additional bonus updates on gold and silver, but also, most importantly, updates on the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, ES futures charts, and so on. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.